In this episode, our guest is an adventurer named Nell, who has a charming accent and an impressive pith helmet.
He's up for trying anything new, including writing a book with a chapter meant only for people named Wayne.
So roll up your towel into a pillow, lean back, and
prepare to learn how he once slept 18 hours all in one day, and also about the time he was hunted by a bear.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome once again to the Hitchhikers and Appetizers podcasts, coming to you from Millyways, the restaurant at the end of the universe, specifically here in booth 42, where we can see all the other diners here, and it's a good way. It's fun where you can signal people and they will see you. You don't have to shoot up a flare gun. They think, oh, where did that flare come from? That crowd. It's like, no, you're right here. We're the ones waving at you. I am, of course, Horatio Zinn, your expansive host, bigger every day, and crowding out my co-host here in the booth. You may have heard of him. I know if you've seen him, you would remember it. In fact, if the lens flare skin was working, you'd be blinded. He is Trellis Gardeen.
blinded by the delight is what I think you're trying to say. Blinded by the delight.
Wrapped up like something in a rummer in the night.
Yes, exactly. Do you actually have a flare gun? Were you thinking about shooting a flare gun in here? Because I don't think that's...
I've been saving up for one. Because sometimes I get so hungry and the servers don't come soon enough, and I want to shoot that flaming ball into the sky and let it land over there.
Oh, I mean, I did see one in the gift shop. Is that the one you got your eye on?
Yes, that's the one, the little junior flare gun, the one for children.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking about. Yes.
That shoots corks. You realize that, right?
Can I set the corks on fire?
I suppose you could. I mean...
Well, then it's a done deal. Soak them in some kind of kerosene or something.
But I would imagine it's only going to shoot maybe a foot in the air.
That's a problem. I'll have to work on some kind of propulsion system for it.
Knowing your penchant for your planet's bad planning,
yes,
I just think firing a flare gun in a restaurant is just a little too on brand for you.
Oh, it's a little on the nose.
Yes.
On the nosy.
Yes.
For me. Well, maybe I'll find something else. Maybe something accidental. Like I accidentally dislodge a boulder or something like that. Not that there are a lot of boulders in here, but I'm sure I could dislodge one accidentally if I tried.
The flare gun I could expect us to find. I don't think we're going to find a boulder unless you go outside the dome.
No.
And pull something in from outside.
Yeah, no, I'm not going out there. No. You know what's out there? No air.
And no firecracker shrimp.
No food there. No food unless you like to eat rocks, and I'm not a rock eater. I have met some rock eaters, and I'm not one of them.
You know what I'd be curious to find out? If our guest is a rock eater.
Oh, yes. I was wondering because, it's heavy mystery time.
Yes.
With our guests.
Very much so. Yes. It always is. We know nothing when our guests come in.
I often know nothing when they leave because of the way my mind just reboots.
Rocks in your head.
Yes, the rocks bouncing, destroying information in my head.
Well, let's meet our guest. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello. Yes. My name is Nell.
Nell?
I'm sorry, Nell?
Nell.
Nice to meet you, Nell.
Yes. Rocks are not my favorite delicacy, but I will eat a rock now and again.
Oh, I respect you. I respect you right away.
Try new things, you know?
Yes.
Try to mix it up a little bit.
Yes. So you're an adventurous type, I assume.
I try to experience something new as often as possible, even if it causes great harm.
Oh, perfect.
But try something new today, you know?
Harm to you or harm to people around you?
A little of column A, a little of column 2. But as long as something new is tried.
Oh,
okay.
Trying something new.
Have you tried the Wham Bam shrimp?
Oh, tell me more about the Wham Bam shrimp.
They are sautéed, split.
Lovingly split.
Lovingly split, yeah. Horatio wants his food to be loved before
I do.
it goes into
I want
the-
them to coo at it. I want them to coo at it and murmur sweet nothings.
It's very important because in Horatio's mind,
Yes.
the more love that goes into the prep of the food, the better it tastes.
I should see this, yes.
Yes, yes. And often I do eat it slow enough to taste it.
Yes, this is true.
I think this adventurous spirit of yours, that's wonderful.
I didn't get to wait. You didn't let me finish describing the firecracker shrimp here.
Yes, I want to hear more about the shrimp.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know what it looks like.
Well, you've had. I mean, I don't even know how many you've had at this point. It's probably your own weight in firecracker shrimp. But
Well, actually, I have this. Well, after you finish, I'll show you this plaque I have here. This mounted glossy bronze plaque.
the 10,000th shrimp plaque. I'm glad you gave you that because you were like stamping little shrimp icons into the booth for each time you had one, and
Yes.
we were just running out of space. So
Yes, you may notice the pattern.
after they're sautéed,
Yes.
they get a quick flash on the grill to get a little, charring on it,
Yes.
and then they are stacked on toothpicks in a flower arrangement
Not an onion. That would be stupid.
with a huge bowl of wham bam sauce right in the middle. And this wham bam sauce, it's hot, but if you want to kick it up, there's the wham bam thank you ma'am sauce.
Oh,
it is incredible. If you're going to try something new today, and I don't know what your frequency is, if every hour you have to try something new, every day you got to try something new, this is where you got to start.
My schedule changes every day because I want to not get into the same schedule. So I change up how often I try something new
Oh, you are random.
and try new frequencies.
Wonderful.
You are totally random.
Wonderful.
Yes.
You're random about your randomness.
You just totally change up your schedule, like you just don't set an alarm and you just get up whenever and then just move forward.
Some days yes, some days no. One day I slept for 18 days.
You slept for 18 days in one day.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, I admire you more than ever now.
I was quite rested, yes.
Now, were you able to stay up longer? Since you packed 18 days worth of sleep into one day, were you able to stay up longer?
The longest I have ever stayed up was 2 months, 4 days.
2 months. Did you do that for the adventure of it, or was there a purpose? Were you working on a project? Perhaps you were on a long, long drive?
I just thought I would try something new.
You got to know those pesky home projects that just sit there?
Just empty out all the garbage, remove all the windows, replace them with new windows.
Very good. Very good. Even if they don't need replacing?
Even if they do not need replacing.
It's a change. It's all about change.
I've seen what's outside of this window. I want to see what's out of a new window now.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we have a very large domed window here, so there's
Yes.
a lot to get bored with immediately, over time.
I mean, it is fairly black
Yes, yes.
out there right now. I mean, it is space. There's not a lot there. So
A few stars, things, but that's about it.
the excitement will happen
Mm.
near the end of the dining experience when the universe does, in fact, come to an end. Now, does it worry you if the universe is coming to the end that you won't actually be able to try
Well,
anything?
I have never tried the end of the universe before,
Oh, good point.
so that is a new experience.
Wonderful.
Death, ending of things, it's brand new. I will try.
I noticed that you have some gear here with you.
Oh, yes.
All adventure gear, I'm assuming.
Well,
And first of all, I just wanted to say I love your pith helmet.
thank you.
Solid steel. That is a sturdy pith helmet.
Yes.
It's amazing. That's wonderful. And the little camera on top. Do you document your adventures?
Yes, this camera is quite fantastic. It takes pictures directly to film, which goes into my pocket and develops right there. And then I can share with those who I choose to share with.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Could I ask
I've got-
for a picture of us right now?
Of course, scooch together a little bit.
Yeah.
Should we look adventurous or smile?
Oh, let us look adventurous.
I think. Wait, here. Let's get us all
Oh,
look
go.
adventurous.
Yes, wait.
Let's all grab some shrimp. Let's grab a wham bam. Let's
Got a shrimp,
I want to
yes.
capture the moment of the newness going in.
All right.
Here,
Pat down my hair
slide
a
it
little
over to
bit.
you.
All right.
What do you mean, pat
All
down?
right.
It got big in the back.
All right. On 7.
On 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, I love the surprised look on my face.
Ooh.
That's an excellent picture. Yes.
Oh, that'll be wonderful.
Okay, are you tasting the wham and then the bam?
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Oh my.
That's quite a bit.
Watch out. The thing about the wham bam sauce is oftentimes you'll have a wonderful time and then wake up alone the next day.
Why is this?
It's because the wham bam is so powerful. It's so powerful. The spices. It's a love 'em and leave 'em kind of thing. It will love you and then leave you.
Every part of my body feels alive right now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I'm glad we could be here for this.
How long is it going to take for the film to develop, and can we get copies, or is there only one?
Oh, it will take about 2 minutes. I
Okay.
will let you know when it is ready, and I will make multiple copies for anyone who wishes.
Wonderful.
With you wanting to try something new all the time,
Yes.
does that hurt?
Oh, yes, frequently.
Any romantic relationships?
Go on. I
Well,
interrupted. I
no, that's
apologize.
okay.
More of a general hurt, a general pain.
Yeah, I believe there's probably. It sounds like there would be a general hurt, but specific hurt in the regards to romantic relationships.
Yes. Yes.
Because I love your accent. Your accent is very. I'm gonna throw it out there right now. It's a very sexy accent.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, it does. It does indeed. When I was young, I thought I did not need romance, and I enjoyed the small dashes and flashes
Dash.
of partnerships that I shared on my adventures.
No.
But anything longer, they get tired. They do not appreciate, and I do not blame them. I am not laying blame on them.
No.
That I choose the adventure over dedicating time to them, and that is a fault of mine, and I apologize to all of them.
Do you apologize after or before? Like when you're beginning, I am going to end up dumping you because I need change. So I'm just going to let you know right now that's my main fault.
Yes.
Before, but more often than not, it is them who say, I have had enough of this. I am going to stay in this one place and not follow you on another fool adventure.
Oh.
Pictures ready.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Oh, wonderful.
Picture here, picture here. Enjoy.
thank you.
Look at
Oh,
that. Look
very
at that
nice.
awkward look on my face. I love that. That's
Oh
wonderful.
my!
Very surprised.
You really captured my mood skin. It's like a nice, bright, happy yellow.
This is the smile that at least 3 of my ex-wives said makes me look silly. That it looks fake. But I said this is real.
I think that smile is perfect. It suits your face.
I do too. You're wonderful. This whole thing, I was wondering about with your dating. Have you ever dated, and again, sense of adventure?
Yes.
Have you ever dated anyone simply because, like a mountain, it was there to climb?
Simply because they were there. Yes, and I think perhaps it was unwise of me to vocalize that to them.
Oh, yes.
That was perhaps not the wisest decision, but yes.
So calling them a mountain was not what they wanted to hear.
Well, first of all, they did not appreciate the comparison, but also the saying, I am dating you merely because you are there, did not seem to put them in the best light. And people
Yeah.
enjoy being told good things about themselves other than they were there.
Yes.
Uh,
No one likes to say, well, I happen to be occupying this physical space right in front of you.
Yes.
At the moment
yes.
you decided you needed to date somebody, and therefore, by default, I am now your.
It is
What-
true, but it is not always flattering.
one of my ex-wives, it happened all because I happened to be staring into space and she walked. And I had this happy, kind of blissful look on my face. I was thinking about, yes, food in general. Let's just say food in general. And she happened to walk across and thought that I was love, and I just didn't want to be rude. And fortunately, she's in another dimension, so it's fine. We don't have to talk.
Yes, one time I went into a sandwich barn with another person just to get sandwiches, and we spent so much time eating sandwiches, we realized we were in quite a long relationship.
Oh, wonderful. Sandwich relationships are some of the most special.
Oh, yes.
Did you say it was a sandwich barn?
Oh, yes, a sandwich barn.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Did you measure the relationship by the length of the sub? So was it like, a 6-inch long relationship, 12-inch long, or one of those party tray subs that was just really just 30 feet long?
It was a party relationship for the entire office.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Nice.
It's nice when you can share that.
Yes.
That you can share a relationship with your coworkers and everything.
Right. Until somebody else gets in there and they're taking the piece that you wanted. You would.
What is that? Why do that?
All the ham and turkey is gone, and you're left with the veggie part of the sub because everyone's got to go
Yes.
get all the good stuff.
And it's all soggy.
And that is how the relationship ended. Our relationship ended soggy.
Now, Nell, I was curious, with all these things you've tried, I gotta believe there's a book opportunity in here for you, or maybe even a movie.
Oh.
With all these different adventures and always trying something new, there's limitless amounts of stories that I think are there waiting to be told.
Yes.
Well, I have not written a book or a movie. That would be a new thing to try.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
See,
This is the time. This is the time.
I suppose I would have to change the structure of the book every chapter, but this is an intriguing idea.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Wonderful. You could. One would be epic, and the next would be more of a comedic kind of absurdity.
Horror,
and then another
and
would be
then
just poetry.
fiction, nonfiction.
One could be haikus, one could be comic strips.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
I've begun writing this book.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at him writing. This is wonderful.
Yes. Just some notes right now, including both of you.
Ooh, do we get to be chapter 1, or are we?
Oh, you will be chapter something.
As long as I'm chapter something. Also,
Why do you assume the chapters are chronological?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm hoping we're at the first, because clearly you've done many more things.
Yes.
Before you met us. So, but I think the fact that we are giving you the idea for the book, we should be at the front of the line.
we could be the framework. We can be the framework, like the film that starts at the end with the, and this is how it ended, and I'm looking all bedraggled, and here's how I got here, and then you go back.
Well, I believe I will start with the intermission.
Oh, wonderful, good. It's good to get a break in
nice.
before you start.
Yeah, I was about to say get a break before everyone really gets involved in it. Gives them a chance to kind of get loose, limbered up. Yeah.
Yes. Get relaxed.
Yes, good. They could go to the bathroom, get a snack.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, you should throw in a few more intermissions just at random times, like 3 in a row.
No, that's not a bad idea. I like this. It's very good, yes. Or I will invite a chapter that will only be read by people named Wayne.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
I'm sure all the Waynes will appreciate
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Why
That's a
not?
very popular name in the universe.
Oh, yes.
Strangely enough. Yes.
They'll feel like they've got their own special chapter written just for them.
Yes.
Well, in fact, I have.
Have you tried some things specifically with some Waynes, and that's what the chapter would be focused on? Your adventures with
Not
Waynes?
yet. That is why I am hoping to introduce some Waynes into my life with this chapter writing. Perhaps encourage some of them to reach out.
Seems to be a little chicken and egg thing, though. You got to meet the Waynes, but you don't have the Waynes.
Yes, I suppose so.
If there's no book out there letting them know, how are they going to know that Nell's on the lookout for some Wayne adventure?
I suppose it will have to be word of mouth from non-Waynes.
I will be, we can spread the word here. This is actually,
okay.
I think this is the start. This is ground Wayne 0, or would that be Wayne ground 0? I don't know.
Oh.
I do not know.
Wayne 0.
Wayne 0. Okay, well, yeah, I like that. Now, Nell, is this kind of like, does everybody where you're from, are they always looking for something new to do randomly at different times, or is this just your thing?
This is mostly a me thing.
Okay.
Where I come from, people are generally content to stay in the villages they live in, do the occupations that their parents did before them. You create new families, create the same things. I'm a bit of an outsider that way. I do miss it. My mother was very supportive of my choice to leave.
I hope her encouragement wasn't like her trying to just kick you out because she didn't want you around.
Oh my goodness.
That's dark.
It has not crossed my mind before. Oh, that is a sad thought.
That's a new adventure for you, though. In a way, it's a new adventure to wonder if your mother actually loved you.
It is true.
Have you adventured into sadness?
Oh yes, I have ventured into sadness many times. Sometimes on purpose, and sometimes not so much.
Okay.
Sometimes it's good to go there. Sometimes it's good to go and wallow in the sadness.
Yes, sometimes to listen to a 14 or 15 hour sad song that is just makes you sad.
Have you ever gone on vacation to the planet Ennui?
Yes.
Oh, you just go and wallow in the sadness pits there.
Oh, it is a wonderful planet.
It's like a mud bath of sadness.
You don't want to set up a summer home there. It would get a bit much, but from time to time to go there is very nice. Yes.
Really gets you in touch with those deeper feelings that you're afraid to let out.
Makes you appreciate good times more. Yes.
I bet.
Yes.
I would imagine the first new thing that you try after going there is probably seems like the best new thing.
Oh, the first time I tried candy was immediately after that planet, and it was especially good.
Oh, I'm sure, just extra sweet. Even something like a little butterscotchy thing that has lint on it. It's been down in the bottom of a purse or something. Would just be, I bet that would just be delightful, and you'd just be thankful for all the fiber with the lint.
So good. I ate and ate and ate and ate. I ate more than I should. I got a big tummy.
Yeah, everybody does.
Oh, that's good. That's a sign
Yes.
that's a sign of respect for the cook, is if you're overweight. Also, belching. Belching is a wonderful way to show you've enjoyed a meal.
Hey, you know what?
That kind of, yes. And of course, as I do, my ultimate tribute is that I like to have the food here, particles here in my beard.
Yes.
Just leave them here for later in case I get hungry.
It just occurred to me, Horatio, that you know what? Maybe belching could be your flair.
Oh.
I don't know. Sometimes that could actually. I don't want to harm anyone.
Because that's loud. That's loud enough to like get the attention of the entire staff as well as the restaurant.
I've broken chandeliers with that.
Oh.
It's like they just shattered when I belched. And I had to close my mouth quickly so I didn't get the shards.
Now, are you ever worried about not being able to find something new to try?
Yes.
Is that your biggest fear?
Yes. That is probably I wouldn't have said it, those words, but yes, probably that is my biggest fear, is to run out of new things to do and to have to do the same thing over and over again. One reason I am looking forward to the end of the universe.
Do you feel like, is that what you feel like you're getting close to have tried everything?
I don't know. I feel that you can never know. There are always a few things you know that you cannot do, but you can't know all of the things there are to do that you can do, or how long you will have to do them. So it is a constant mystery how many things you can do before you stop doing new things.
So if you make a list, it's constantly changing.
Yes, a list is a very temporary thing, I think, because by the time it is done, it is obsolete.
Yeah. Well, most of the lists I make, I write in condiments, so on napkins. So oftentimes they disappear because I ate them. That's the mystery solved there.
Now, have you ever come up with a new thing and then you weren't able to do it? Like maybe it was sold out? Sold out event. You were going to go down to the store and you decided to buy something, new pants, we'll say.
Yes.
And
I wanted to go swim in an ocean planet, and I found out that it had been erased from time.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
That was not available to me, unfortunately, and I still would like to someday if another one emerges.
You showed up in the ship and there was just nothing there, no planet, it's gone. And
No, there was a sign. There was a sign said, "Sorry for inconvenience. Planet removed from history."
Not even just a chain link fence around the planet and a sign saying planet closed temporarily.
Nope, just a sign.
It's gone.
Very nice sign, to be fair. But
and I'm impressed that they could keep it in that same spot for so long. That's wonderful.
Yes. No, it was impressive. Yes, just sitting there.
She's a space anchor, Horatio.
Oh, yes. I don't know. I believe in magic. I don't know. I'm just impressed by this sign. Was there anyone working? There was just a sign. Was there
just a sign? It was it was a good sturdy sign. It was oddly attached to a stick, as if to stick into something, but the stick was not stuck into anything.
Just stuck into the universe.
Is any of the new stuff for you, Nell? Has it ever been like going out like on a hunt, or something? What's the most dangerous new thing you've tried?
Oh, the most dangerous thing. That is a good question. I will have to think, because I did many dangerous things. One time, I agreed to let a bear hunt me.
Oh! You were the hunted and not the hunter?
Yes, I thought... first of all, I have no desire to hurt a bear, but also it's been done. And what has not been done is a bear hunting me. I made an agreement with the bear to hunt me. I slept in a cave for several weeks, and then he came to try to find me, and he did a very good job. He grazed my leg, took me down, I bled a bit, and we're still good friends.
I find that the best way to get a bear to chase you is to steal all of the food that he stored for the winter. Especially if it's in a wagon or something like that, and it's all piled up.
Now you said you were in the cave. Does that mean the bear was dressed like a hunter and like had, say, a hat and a vest probably a brightly colored orange vest so that the other bears didn't think it was.
Oh yes, I actually gave him access to my apartment for the
Oh,
winter,
nice.
so he could choose his own wardrobe,
Very nice.
choose his weapon, and then he did very well. Yes, he had a very cute little outfit on.
Oh, I hope he.
I think it's nice that you two were the same size. You wore
Yes.
the same size clothing.
Yeah, roughly the same size.
Very lucky. Very lucky. That was a very lucky matchup there.
Oh, I hope he put on like a really cool silk scarf, so it was like blowing in the wind. He looked all dramatic.
He did.
Oh,
He did.
Did? Oh,
Really?
wonderful.
It was very nice. It was one of mine, and I thought it worked very well on him. I offered as a gift. He refused, but we are still good friends. We still trade clothes from time to time, and remember times of the time he hunted and tried to kill me.
Nice.
Those are some of the best relationships where you just trade clothes
yes.
all the time.
Now, had he accidentally killed you, would he have mounted your head on a wall?
Oh, good question.
He would have used me in some capacity, perhaps as a rug,
Oh,
perhaps on the wall,
okay.
perhaps just stuff me full. He had many options.
Well,
That's wonderful to have so many options. That's a true friendship,
Yes.
right there.
Mm-hmm. I didn't want to dictate terms.
yeah. I mean, I think it would have been cool if he had like put you in like a pose, standing, with your arms out, looking menacing.
By the doorway, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Right by the doorway. Scares his other bear friends when they come in. They think you're a real, live being threatening them, and they walk in.
And also confused my friends who thought it was still my apartment.
Right.
And came to,
Yes.
were confused by my situation.
That's wonderful. I was thinking it would be fascinating if he'd come in one night and the lights are off and he sees a shadow and he forgets that, that was something he killed and he thought it was an intruder. That would be wonderful. That would be hilarious.
Oh yes, I suppose so. Call the authorities and then remember, no, it was the former owner of this home whom I hunted.
Yes. Would that be awkward? I assume he would have told the authorities how he got the home, that it wouldn't be that would be the first time they'd find out what had happened.
Oh, it would have been fine. It would have been fine.
Oh,
It was written into this.
I wouldn't want him to get in trouble for
was
this.
No,
written
I
into
would
the
not
contract.
want him to get in
Mounting you
trouble.
like that.
I'm the one who proposed the situation.
Yes.
Yes. I was wondering something else. I had a suggestion.
Okay.
As we're getting closer to the end of this wonderful, insightful interview, I had an idea for the title of your book.
Oh, yes, please.
Or kind of a memoir kind of thing, Dashes and Flashes.
Ooh, I am intrigued by the rhyming. Explain it, please.
Well, you mentioned this earlier, and I don't remember the context, but I wrote it down, and I happened to glance down to my napkin and saw Dashes and Flashes on there, and I thought, what a wonderful title for a book.
It is, yes. It intrigues. It brings you in to understand what that means, yes.
Yes, and also I think it would be wonderful if the book actually did include many dashes in there, like a bit of kind of the code kind of thing, but only one part of it.
Oh, yes.
Like only using the consonants or only using the vowels in an alphabet.
One chapter of only commas.
Oh,
Yes,
I love it.
Wonderful.
Love it.
And also another one, you open it up and it just flashes at you, and your tongue swells up, and you have to turn the page before you die.
Oh, that is a fascinating idea. I will take that down and credit you for it.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I am looking forward to this book already. I'm just going to sit here and wait till this book comes out.
I will send you both copies.
Ooh, can we get him signed?
Of course, you can get them signed.
Oh, wonderful. But the thing is, we won't know what page the signature is on.
True.
Or it might
Very
be
true.
disguised as a series of dashes, something like that.
Yes, it will be encrypted.
Now, most books on the back, they do have, the author of the book in some sort of, usually a pose that you would never see someone sitting in. I'd like to suggest our picture from the.
I was, I was thinking of saying those words out loud before you said them. Yes.
Oh,
I read your mind?
Simpatico. We are simpatico.
Ooh,
Yes.
What am I thinking now? See if you can do it back. What am I thinking?
That you want some more shrimp?
Yes, that's exactly it.
Oh,
Wow.
wonderful. I'll order some more shrimp. More garçon.
Burp. No, belch. Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yes. The reverberation. Oh no. No, the chandelier is just.
Oh, no.
It's just teetering. It's not falling. It didn't fall that time.
Now that
It's
belch
good.
had to be something new for you. I think you could squeeze that in as a new thing in between or within this whole new visit to the booth as well. Can
I
that
should
happen?
record.
Does that actually count, or does the current new thing end when another new thing begins?
Or are we in the book right now?
Oh,
Oh,
you just really hurt my brain.
I
That
could
hurt my
be in the
brain.
book. What if I'm in the book? What? Oh no! What if this is a page and I can't get out? I'm pushing against. No. No. Okay. If it's a page, it's very roomy.
Well,
roomy.
It
book
is.
because
It
I'm still
will be
moving
very
around.
roomy for a page.
I'm gonna guess this is gonna be on some pretty heavy stock. So really, Horatio, it's trying to push open the book.
Yes.
Open. You're trying to open the book to get out. I don't know. I don't know if we have the
I
strength.
want to be on a pop-up page and just surprise people.
Yes.
Wow! Just coming right at them. In a I'm getting a bit involved here. I want my page, if I could have a page, I'm being presumptuous, to be pop-up, but also a bit of a Jack-in-the-Box kind of effect. Like you have to turn a key something to get that page to open, and then when it does, I just burst out with confetti.
And belch. You've heard the belch, Nell, so you know how to. You'll know how to have it done correctly.
I don't see any reason why that could not happen.
Now you might have to reload the book with confetti for every time someone opens that page, but that's for the publishers to worry about. That's more of a literary.
We will figure out the logistics of that at another time.
Yes. Also, that's when you figure out the font type and
Yes.
yes. I think different font for every word, every letter. I think would be wonderful.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Oh, yes. Always new.
Every letter with a new font. Like literally, it could not be more new than that. New.
Yes. And then if you misspell something, don't put sick or whatever SIC or what after it. Just let it be.
Just let it be. There's a new way of spelling it.
Yes. That's the adventure. Yes.
Adventures on the page and in real life.
This has been delightful. We came in kind of tabula rasa. Just it's a blank slate with you, and now the board is full, and if someone here was allergic to chalk dust, they would probably be engulfed and dead by now,
Right.
Because of how full we have filled that board, that blank slate. This is wonderful, wonderful.
So, Horatio, what are you thinking about for our entry for Nell today?
I'm going back to dashes and flashes, but I'm kind of stuck on that. But I think there's probably a better one. I don't know. This is sort of putting one of the most interesting parts up front, but I in a way, I just like saying once hunted by a bear.
I love it. That
Once hunted by a
because
bear.
it's
Does that summarize Nell, once hunted by a bear?
Yes, I think so.
And Nell, what a perfect name. What a perfect
Are you gonna hit submit on that, Horatio?
Oh, yes, the type, and there we go.
Nice, thank you. Nell, this was new, but now this newness is coming to end. Any idea, any thought as to what the next new thing is going to be?
Ooh, yes.
I do not know, but I think that this, as a new thing, was a very enjoyable new thing.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, that
we
warms
enjoy
my heart.
hearing that. Yes.
This picture also warms my heart. I'm glad we could continue your streak. You've got time. The universe isn't ending yet. You've got some time here to squeeze in a few more new things, I think, though.
Well, perhaps I will check out the gift shop.
Thank you for joining us for Hitchhikers and Appetizers. And of course, special thanks goes to our guest, Nell. I have been Trellis Gardeen.
And I continue to be Horatio Zinn. Until next time, keep your towels clean. And if you have to pull a golf ball-sized tracking device out through one of your nostrils, just think how much clearer your sinuses will be after the initial excruciating pain and swelling goes away. So don't panic. Everything you heard in this episode was improvised, but not everything improvised was heard. This episode of Hitchhikers and Appetizers featured the voice talents of Mike Gorgone as Trellis Gardeen, Bran Peacock as Horatio Zinn, and Bill Binder as Nell. Finally, Hitchhikers and Appetizers is part of the Improv in Action Network. Check out other great improvised podcasts and projects at improvinaction.com. If you'd like to reach out to Trellis or Horatio, you can send electronic messages to them at our Galaxy address, hitchappspodcast@gmail.com. Or you can find them on Twitter with the handle hitchapps.
And before you go, we here at Hitchhikers and Appetizers would like to announce that we're now a featured podcast on Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android. picks up the most trending articles on the web on topics you choose at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice. For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable, all in one place. Browse articles from topics you choose and start playing. Stop scrolling, start listening. You can follow any topic as specific as you like. From sports, tech, business, science, Bitcoin, or even the Kardashians. We here at Hitchhikers and Appetizers won't judge you. To your face, at least. Newsly will find you the latest articles and read them to you aloud. And they have podcasts as well. Explore trending podcasts from over 80 countries. As mentioned earlier, our podcast is there too. I started using it as my default podcast app. They even have digital radio. Download and use Newsly for free now from www.newsly.me or from the link in this episode's description, and use the promo code ZERS, Z-E-R-S, to receive a 1-month free premium subscription. 1 month is better than no months, I always say, and I'm Trellis Gardeen.
Shut up and sit down.